Picture this: you're 65, lying awake at 3 a.m. for the third time tonight, trudging to the bathroom again. Sound familiar? What if I told you that one of the biggest health myths about men's wellness could be keeping you from simple, natural protection against prostate cancer? The medical establishment just discovered something that will shock you about daily habits and prostate health. And honestly, your grandfather would roll over in his grave if he knew what doctors are saying now. For decades, we've been fed complete nonsense about men's intimate health. Locker room whispers, old wives' tales, even some doctors spreading fear about perfectly normal male behavior. They said it would wear you out. They claimed it caused inflammation. Some even suggested it could cause prostate cancer. But here's the thing that'll make your head spin. If you're a man over 50, you know the drill. Those midnight bathroom trips are becoming routine. That frustrating feeling of never quite emptying your bladder completely. The worry that creeps in when you hear prostate cancer, and remember your friend Bob, or your brother-in-law Jim. Maybe your wife notices you're getting up more often. Maybe you're starting to avoid long car trips because you're worried about finding restrooms. You're not alone in this, and you're definitely not alone in wondering if there's something simple you can do to protect yourself. What if the answer has been right there all along, hiding behind decades of embarrassment and misinformation? Harvard University just blew the lid off everything we thought we knew. They followed 32,000 men for nearly 20 years, that's longer than some of you have been retired. Here's what they discovered, and I'm not exaggerating when I say this flipped the medical world upside down. Men who maintain regular sexual activity, including solo activity, had up to 33% lower risk of developing prostate cancer. Let me repeat that because it's the exact opposite of what we were told growing up: regular intimate activity protects your prostate. The numbers don't lie. Men engaging in this activity 21 times per month showed dramatically better prostate health than those doing it only 4 to 7 times monthly. Your great-uncle who lived to 95 with perfect prostate health. He probably knew something the rest of us were too embarrassed to talk about. Now, you might be thinking, how is this possible? The science is actually beautifully simple, and it makes perfect sense once you hear it. Think of your prostate like the plumbing in your house. You know how pipes get clogged when water sits too long? Same principle here. Regular flushing keeps everything clean and flowing properly. Here's what's really happening in your body, and stick with me because this explains so much about why some men stay healthy while others struggle. First, it's like a natural cleaning system. Each time there's activity, your prostate clears out old cells, built-up secretions, and potentially harmful substances before they can cause problems. It's maintenance your body was designed to perform. Second, and this is fascinating, it promotes healthy cell renewal. Think of it like renovating your house one room at a time instead of letting everything age and deteriorate together. Your prostate stays younger at the cellular level. Third, it reduces stress and inflammation throughout your body. And we know inflammation is behind most of the health problems that plague men as we age. But here's where most people get it completely wrong. You might be thinking this is some kind of miracle cure. Hold on, let me set the record straight before you get carried away. This is one powerful tool in your health toolkit, but it's not the only tool you need. I've seen too many men focus on one thing while ignoring everything else. The men who live to 90 with healthy prostates. They're doing several things right. And I'm about to share the complete picture that most doctors never tell you about. First, they eat like their lives depend on it, because it does. We're talking tomatoes loaded with lycopene, green tea that fights inflammation, and fish rich in omega-3s. Your diet is your first line of defense. Second, they move their bodies every day. Even a 30-minute walk can reduce your risk of aggressive prostate cancer. The men I know who are thriving in their 70s and 80s. They're still active, still moving, still taking care of their physical health. Third, and this might surprise you, they talk to their doctors regularly. Not just when something's wrong, but as partners in maintaining their health. But there's something else happening that most men completely overlook, something that could be undermining all your other efforts. You see, many men over 50 develop what experts call a prostate clog. Not the kind we just talked about, but a deeper blockage that affects circulation and cellular health. It's often caused by environmental toxins, poor circulation, and cellular inflammation that builds up over decades. The frustrating symptoms you might be experiencing, the frequent nighttime trips, the weak stream, that feeling of incomplete emptying, these aren't just normal aging. They're often signs of this hidden clog that's choking your prostate's ability to function properly. Now, I want to share something that could be a game changer for you. There's a remarkable presentation that reveals how a simple spring water solution, based on an ancient Asian remedy, specifically targets this prostate clog. Men are reporting dramatic improvements in just weeks, better sleep, stronger flow, more confidence. Point your phone's camera at the QR code on your screen right now. This will open directly on your phone. I've also put the link as the top comment below. Take a moment to check this out, then come right back because I have more crucial information to share. Alright, so now you know the truth. But knowing isn't enough, you need a plan. Here's exactly what you should do starting today. Step 1. Stop feeling guilty or embarrassed about natural male behavior. The science is clear, regular sexual health is part of overall wellness, just like exercise or good nutrition. Step 2. Focus on frequency consistency rather than extremes. The protective effects seem to kick in around 21 times per month, that's about every other day. Find a rhythm that works for your life and your relationship. Step 3. Combine this with the other pillars of prostate health. Load up on tomatoes, drink green tea, take omega-3s, and move your body regularly. Think of it as a complete system, not individual parts. Step 4. If you're experiencing symptoms, and be honest with yourself here, don't wait. Those nighttime bathroom trips aren't just inconvenient, they're often early warning signs. Address them now while solutions are still simple. And step 5. Have an honest conversation with your doctor. I know it might feel awkward, but your health is more important than momentary embarrassment. Ask about PSA testing, discuss your symptoms, and create a monitoring plan. Imagine this, 6 months from now, you're sleeping through the night again. Your confidence is back. That nagging worry about prostate problems has faded because you're taking proactive control. Your wife notices you seem more relaxed, more like your younger self. You're not planning your day around bathroom locations. You feel like you have decades of healthy, active life ahead of you instead of just managing decline. This isn't wishful thinking. This is what happens when men start applying what the science actually shows instead of living by outdated fears and myths. The men who thrive in their later years aren't lucky, they're informed. They take action on evidence-based information instead of hiding from uncomfortable truths. You have the knowledge now. The only question is, what are you going to do with it? Listen, I know this information might challenge everything you were raised to believe. Your father's generation was taught very different things about male health and sexuality. But science evolves, and so should our understanding of what keeps us healthy and vital. If this video opened your eyes to something important, if it gave you hope or cleared up confusion you've been carrying for years, do me a favor. Hit that like button right now. It tells YouTube to share this crucial information with other men who desperately need to hear it. And make sure you're subscribed with notifications on, because I'm committed to bringing you the latest, most accurate health information without the embarrassment or misinformation that's plagued men's health for too long. Now, here's what I really want to know. What other health myths are you tired of hearing? What questions about men's wellness keep you up at night? Drop them in the comments below. Your question might be the topic of our next deep dive investigation. Remember, gentlemen, taking care of your health isn't selfish, it's essential. Your family needs you healthy and vital for years to come. You deserve to feel confident and strong well into your golden years. I'll see you in the next video, where we'll tackle another health myth that's probably costing you sleep, energy, or peace of mind. Until then, stay curious, stay proactive, and most importantly, stay healthy.